Sup. That sounded weird. Hey guys, I am currently in the parking lot of my gym getting ready to work out legs. I am very excited. I haven't had like a super long workout in a couple weeks where I've been able to like really just like kind of relax and get in the zone and push myself as hard as I can, so that is my plan today. It's definitely going to be more of a hamstring glute focused workout. I'll try and explain it to you along the way. We'll see if this video even makes the channel. It's probably very overdue, but I've literally done like 5 different YouTube videos. There was like a breakfast one, a vegan mac and cheese one, a Halloween one, a different workout one, and I've literally never posted any of them. I did the entire thing, I edited the whole thing, and I went to go finalize it, and I'm just like, I don't like it. So I kind of feel like this is a little bit of more like a journal to myself right now as I'm filming this, rather than something that's going to go on YouTube, because we'll see the likeliness of it. I need to stop saying help me guys. So let's just go work out. That was a really awkward little intro. Okay, let's go work out.
Try to keep me down, but I'll put the flame out. You can't get to me. Throw your sticks and your
Alright, hey guys, welcome to my gym. So we are going to start out with some glute activation / warm up. I'm using a band for this. I don't think it's necessary, but what we're doing are side to side glute kickbacks in kneeling. You'll see in the little mini one down to the left. But I'm keeping my leg rather straight, and I'm letting my glutes do all the work. And this is just to really activate and warm up my glutes, because they have the hardest time feeling exercises if I don't do this in the beginning. My second exercise, which I actually wish I would have done hip thrusts because I like those better, but these glute bridges will still work great. And again, the band is still on my knees, definitely not necessary, but my toes are pointed slightly out, and I'm really pressing through my heels to try and get as much hamstring and glute activation as possible rather than quads. And then my last one are just balls, wall ball slam balls, where I am just doing a low sumo squat up to throwing it as high as I can, and this just kind of gets my heart rate up. It really warms up my muscles, and it really activates hamstrings, glutes, as well as quads, which I feel like all of those are really necessary. So just keep your toes pointed a little bit out to get that sumo squat and get as deep as you can. With all the exercises, supersets, that kind of stuff I'm going to have one of these, so you guys can screenshot it so you can save it and remember what I am doing. Next up are hip thrusts, and I'm going to show you guys what I typically do. Like you see, I rolled the bar over me, and I'm about to roll a mat up so it protects my hips and I don't get bruises from it. I'm just up against either a box or you can use a bench, and then notice how I prop my elbows up. This is how I'm going to pull myself up so I don't hurt myself. I pull myself up with my elbows, get situated, point my toes slightly out, and that is how I start my hip thrust. This is what we're going to start our workout with. We're going to be doing 4 sets, and we're going to increase weight each time. This is a great way to get your glutes firing, burning, and really growing as the first part of your exercise. Another modification, if you're a beginner, is just use dumbbells. I love just putting 2 dumbbells on either side, or you can use one heavy one. So that is just a quick little option for you guys. This is one of my favorite exercises, and I love to start with it because I really feel a difference. So feel free to screenshot this. Notice that we increase weight but decrease reps each time. Next up, we are doing the leg press. Sorry for this terrible filming. It is also sped up just a little bit. But what we are doing is we're starting out with a sumo, more of a wide stance. This is a complex, so we're doing all 3 of these exercises back to back with no rest at all. And so first we're starting out with this sumo stance, wider stance, and then we're going into a narrow stance, which should look kind of like a frog. Your heels are going to be touching, but your toes are going to be pointed out. We're going to do 10 of each of these. Just be careful, guys. Do not lock out your knees with this. I kind of keep a slight bend to my knees always. And then the last one are single leg hip abductors. They look a little funny because they're sped up, but what I want you to do is focus on just trying to pull that leg out. Like right now I'm trying to pull the right leg out, keep the left leg not moving, and you're just going to use your glutes to do that. So that is what is next, is just that leg press complex. We're going to repeat this whole circuit 3 times. Okay, cool. So next we're doing deadlifts, which are my fave, yay! So I love just like feeling like super strong doing weights that are like this. If you want, feel free to use dumbbells instead. That will pop up in just a second. But remember guys, this is a hip dominant exercise, so really focus at bending on the hip, bending at the hips. Do not if you feel any pain in your back, try and change what you're doing, because there should not be any pain in your back. You should be pulling just with your hamstrings and your glutes. So we're doing 2 sets just like normally, and then we're increasing weight for the last 2 sets. I love to have my toes pointed slightly out. I feel like I feel it more, but whatever works for you, you do you. So deadlifts, we're doing 4 sets of those. I love them with all my heart. Hamstring curls, I hate with all my heart. So that is next, and it is an optional superset. I'll show you the optional exercise once this is done, but I love hamstring curls just because I honestly get so sore after doing them, and I love them to death. These ones are laying down, and I can't do that heavy of weight on these, so really try and find a weight that's comfortable that you can do 4 sets of these, okay? They are rough. Yay! So, get off it there, grab a band, and we are going to be targeting the glutes with some bilateral banded hip abductors. Don't think about your feet on this one, just think about your glutes pushing that band, pushing your legs out as far as you can, kind of like that machine, but we're not using the machine this time. We're not using the hip abductor machine, we're doing it ourselves. And so that is an optional way to make it a superset, which is a great way to get your heart rate up. And those are the 2 exercises for this one. Yay. Alright guys, the last entire superset slash burnout slash exercises that we're going to be doing are, we're starting out with glute bridges, and we're using a Swiss ball. Guys, I promise you, if you use this Swiss ball, you will feel it 30 times more than you've ever felt it just on the ground, which you'll see right above. But it will kill. It is one of my favorite exercises to do. Bands are totally not necessary. But then we're supersetting this with just hamstring curls, which I truly hate because my hamstrings are very tight and they feel pain very easily. So with this one, just remember, keep your core tight, keep your glutes tight, and you're gonna feel these 100% in your hamstrings. So we're just going to superset these 2 together to finish the workout, and you're going to walk or crawl out of the gym feeling fire because you just completed an amazing workout where you really targeted your hamstrings and your glutes. And that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. See you later.